back, everybody. I'm Sonia King, chef owner of King Creations PCS, and I want to thank all of you who took the time to like, share, and subscribe to my King Creations PCS cooking channel. Love is in the air, and today I have a Valentine's Day menu just for you and your sweetie. I have surf and turf, New York strip steak for him, and shrimp for her. But since it's Valentine's Day, you're definitely going to want to share. So let's get started. For our steak, let's do something different. Instead of a sauce, we're going to make a compound butter. What's compound butter? It's just butter that you put some other ingredients in. Today I'm going to use sun-dried tomatoes, basil, and some other spices. Follow along. Okay, we're doing the basil. I am chiffonading it, and then I'm going to do a nice mince on it. We're mincing our garlic. And we're mincing the shallots. Time to mince the sun-dried tomatoes. Time to put the compound butter together. Okay, we have unsalted butter, adding the ingredients that I've minced up. And don't forget, this is optional. I added a little kosher salt. Now it's time to mix. You can do this process in a food processor, but I opted to use a mixer. Now it's time to get your wax paper and put your compound butter in there and make a log. Make sure you twist your ends. And then we're going to put it in the freezer. The next dish I'm going to make is to go with the awesome steak, creamy smashed potatoes. Alright, it's time to mash the potatoes. I'm making smashed potatoes. You can take the skins off if you want, but I didn't. You can use whatever kind of potatoes you want. I'm using red skin. You can use the Yukon Gold, or you can even use the Idaho potatoes. It's up to you. Smashing going on in here. I'm going to put some scalded cream and butter. You're going to scald your cream so that you won't kill anybody. Don't want to do that, especially not on Valentine's Day. So it looks a little bit more homemade when you use a potato masher. Okay, so we're going to put a little salt in there. Yep. I have some chives. You don't have to if you don't want, but this is what I want. Put some chives in there. Yep, that's what I'm going for. Nice and creamy. We got the potato skins in there for a little bit of added nutrition and fiber. And just a little hint of oniony flavor. Now it's time to make the couscous. I have chicken broth. The flecks of fresh. Alright, it's time to get this New York strip on the skillet. You want to make sure your skillet is hot. See that? Woohoo! Want that to be hot, screaming hot. A little oil on my steak because I want my seasoning to go on here. What kind of seasoning? Whatever seasoning you want. Make sure you rub your meat. Rub it good. Don't be afraid to touch raw meat. Just go ahead and massage it in there really good. Now it's time to get it in the skillet. That's what you want. You want it here, it's searing, okay? That's what we want. We want it nice and hot. We're searing it. What we're doing is we're going to get it brown on both sides. And then we're going to let it rest. Do not touch it. This is a very critical point because if you touch it, try to move it around, it's going to stick to your pan. I'm going to flip your meat. Don't go poking that, okay? If you poke it, you're going to get all the juices out. So just let it hang out and sear on this side for about 5-6 minutes. depends on what the temperature you want on here. If you want medium rare, 145, and so on and so forth. But you don't want your steak to be like leather. That's what a lot of people like well done. Medium rare, you're gonna get it just the way you want it. So just let it hang out there and don't turn it. Now here's that lovely sun-dried tomato and basil compound butter that you made. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's craftsmanship. You don't have to buy that stuff in the store. You can make it yourself. You saw how easy it was, right? So you can make this at home. Time to put your butter on top of your steak. Look at that. Look at that. Time to put on those wonderful smashed potatoes. Time to get to the other star of the show. First one being the seared steak. Now we're going to start our shrimp scampi. Alright, so what's shrimp scampi without garlic? We're going to put our garlic in there. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some shallots in there because I did all that chopping. Why not? Basically, we want to do, let that brown up a little bit. Not burn because garlic will burn. Want to make it fragrant, golden brown. Wish y'all had smell-o-vision. Put the shrimp in there. Now, I got medium shrimp, but you can use the jumbo one if you want because it's your creation. We don't want this shrimp to overcook, so let's go ahead and get the rest of our ingredients in there. I have some chicken stock and some wine because I want that. And who doesn't want wine, right? Red pepper flakes. Yum. Most shrimp scampi has regular butter in it, but I'm going to use this lovely compound butter. So I'm just going to put some slices in there, sun-dried tomatoes in there. More shrimp, sun-dried tomatoes. Stir that around. Time to top it off with the cheese. Parmesan. Stir that around. Oh my goodness. I knew this was going to be a good dish when I came up with some ideas looking at Google, and not that I didn't know how to make shrimp scampi, it's just that I wanted to make it my creations, and that's what I want you to do. You want to remember that a recipe is just a guide. You put what you want with it to make it your recipe. So it's like a bowl within a bowl because we had it in there, in a bowl. So I want my shrimp inside. Look at that, look at that. We want some more of that good old sauce on there. Couscous won't be playing anymore. All right. Let's see how this tastes. Look at that. See, that's medium rare. Like I said, if you want yours to be mooing, you can make yours where it's mooing, but I want mine medium rare. I'm gonna taste this. Look at how that, let's see how that compound butter melted. That's what we want. Put that in there. It's really good. Now, let me taste my food. Time for the shrimp scampi. We got it on top of the couscous that I infused with some olive oil and some basil and garlic. You don't want to overcook your shrimp. And because you have to eat your vegetables, I made some green beans. And there you have it, 2 great Valentine's dishes for him and for her. Add some chocolate and you got a great combination. Don't forget the wine. And remember, a recipe is just a guide. You create it the way you want to create it. And don't forget to cook from your heart and your head.